Aitchison at fullback, Jason Robinson, Henry Paul, Gary Connolly, Martin Offiah, Franel Botica, Edwards, Kelvin Skerrett, Martin Hall, Neil Cowie, Dennis Betts, Mick Cassidy, Andy Farrell. Phil Clark is back but has to settle for a place on the substitutes bench, where he's joined by Terry O'Connor. There's no Scott Gibbs for St Helens, Steve Prescott at fullback, Alan Hunt, David Lyon, Paul Laughlin, Anthony Sullivan, Tommy Martin links up with Goulding at halfback, Adam Fogarty, Bernard Dwyer, Apollo Perolini, Sonny Nicol, Chris Joyton, Shane Cooper. On the bench for Saints, Jonathan Griffiths and Ian Pickervance. And Bobby Goulding gets the action underway, and let's hope that we're going to have an absolute cracker.
Solid tackling by Wigan, no more than we can expect, Jack. David Campbell lining him out. Sean Edwards breaks quickly. It's now with Tommy Martin. Short ball there to David Lyon. Last tackle of the sequence. Excellent tackling by Wigan. Goulding. Good ball to Prescott. Prescott's in. Well, 2 minutes gone, Jack. And with this, virtually the Saints' first set of 6, they moved it up. Adam Fogarty took the ball up centre field, then the ball was played. Sean Edwards broke quickly, tried to shut Bobby Goulding down, but he moved it over to the right. And a lovely ball to David Lyon. Steve Prescott in support, and Prescott went over.
Here comes Martin Hall from dummy half, turns the ball inside to Cassidy. Brilliant tackling from Saints. Last tackle signalled by the referee. Wigan move it quickly. The cross kick comes in from Edwards. It's another tester to Alan Hunt. And Wigan have got possession with Connolly. It's on the last tackle. Henry Paul will score for Wigan! Oh, what a mistake from Saints! But give credit to Henry Paul. He caught the high bomb from Edwards. And while Saints were hesitating, Henry Paul didn't. He caught the ball, was off from a standing start. And Wigan will surely draw level with the conversion right in front. A high bomb from Edwards. Saints stood and watched. Henry Paul reacted first. Back after injury has just come on the Wigan field, and he's got support from Edwards already involved. There goes Dennis Betts. Wigan are pressing just outside that Saints 20-metre line. And it's a deep line as well now from the Riversiders. Here comes Edwards, steps inside, good play from Edwards. Still going Edwards, can he get the ball out? Saints get back to offer some cover. And here they come again now down this right-hand side. Andy Farrell gets the ball back out to Henry Paul. Henry Paul's going for the line. Henry Paul scored for Wigan, surely! Henry Paul has got his second try of the game. And Wigan, with 6 minutes to go to half-time, have got another try. Saints were stretched on the right-hand side. Good approach play. And Henry Paul, he got the first try for Wigan. And he's now got the second try for his team. A good position for Saints.
An excellent position, but as Steve often says, you could throw a blanket over them, couldn't you, Saints? They were just stood... well, as if they didn't look interested. Now it's Goulding, he'll try and motivate his side. Sonny Nicol, well taken by Clark, super tackle by Clark. In his last season here at Wigan, but Goulding again chips it through. Alan Hunt, can he squeeze in? Well, I think he could be in. The try's given. Oh, superb try by the Saints. Well marshalled by Bobby Goulding. Took the game by the scruff of the neck in this second half there. As Jack said before, Saints had weathered the storm the early 10 minutes without John Griffiths' services.
I can't do a lot about it. They've just got to get on with the tackling and try and keep the defensive formation, because Saints are throwing everything at them except the proverbial kitchen sink at the moment. And now they've dropped the ball. Farrell trips the ball on soccer style. Wigan could be in with a chance down the right-hand side. Botica steps inside. He's going for the corner. Well, Andy Farrell might have been done better to hack the ball forward, but what a position this now is for Wigan. Again, the Riversiders inch their way towards that St Helens try line. Henry Paul's on a hat-trick. He wants the ball. Martin Offiah wants it spinning out wide. It comes to Henry Paul. If Wigan keep the heads and Dennis Betts steps inside, they've created an overlap on the left. If Betts had allowed the ball to come out left, Wigan was sure to score in the left-hand corner, but it didn't happen. But now it might. Here comes Cassidy, drives for the line. Anxious moments for Saints. Last tackle signalled by the referee. And now it comes out to the left. Aitchison on to Skerrett. Skerrett scored! Kelvin Skerrett has gone into the corner! A lovely shot of Skerritt, and he's crashed over, just come back on after spending 10 minutes in the sin bin. And look at the scenes of joy amongst the players, never mind the spectators. Minute left at Central Park, an 8 points deficit for Saints, somehow to try and resurrect the Regal Trophy existence for 1995. The ball turned back inside. Cooper's looking for support. It's arriving. And Saints give the ball some air. They haven't got a lot of option really at this late stage. Picked up by Jonathan Griffiths. Darting run forward from Griffiths. Good work from him. But now he's dropped the ball. And what's happened there? And hello. Well, I'm not quite sure. It was certainly a Wigan player who I saw throwing punches. Sonny Nicol was the man involved for Saints, but I don't think Nicol really could be blamed for that run. I saw a Wigan player throwing punches. I'm not too sure which it was. You know more?
No, I don't, Jack. Obviously, we was watching the play. Griffiths, he'd done all the spade work, created all the gap, and then created the gap, did all the spade work, then lost possession when trying to squeeze it out. And then as players went for the ball, it went loose, and we had that little bit of a fracas.
Well, I think it was Kelvin Skerritt, I've just been told, who was being involved in the incident, so no major surprise there. And Nicol again is squaring up to somebody there, and Skerritt has gone down. I don't think anybody laid a finger on him.
We can assure you, Jack. Yes, we can assure you, Jack. Skerritt hasn't got an equity card, but Adam Fogarty has. And Sonny Nicol just moved forward.
Skerritt's going off, I think. Or is he? What's he going to do, the referee? Yeah, Skerritt's off.
Red card for Skerritt. Well, he's coming over again, and is he going to have a word with Sonny Nicol? The referee wants the teams parted. The clock stopped, but Skerritt's got off. Drives again. Oh, the ball had to be moved quickly, and Fogarty lost his footing. I think it may have been Fogarty that whispered, there's Alan Hunt in the clear. Hunt's going to score. Lyon on the inside. Well, Lyon will score. The goal kick will have to be taken quickly. Well, here we go again, Jack. Another twist in this tale. But Wigan down to 12 players, with Skerritt being sent off in the 39th minute. In the 79th minute, I should say. But Saints keep it going. Bobby Golding chips it through. Aitchison. They was looking for a mistake by Aitchison, but he drove well, took the pressure as Prescott come up. But Wigan have the ball in the hands, and they'll look to either score or slow it down a little, Jack.
Well, there it is. That has been an absolutely fantastic 80 minutes of Rugby League. Once again, Wigan and St Helens has served up a Rugby League classic for the second time inside 2 weeks. It was a great game on Boxing Day. Wigan won it, and it's Wigan who now make progress to the semi-final of the Regal Trophy.